Good morning, everybody. Trevor Brown here, back with another Fitness Friday. Those of you who don't know me, I am a CrossFit gym owner. As the shirt says, I have been for 12 years. I also am head of business development for Life-Based Solutions, which is a nutrition software company. On these Fridays, we put on our fitness hat and we talk ways to get up, get moving, stay motivated, take your fitness up a notch, no matter what level you're at. So if you want to tune in every Friday, join us here at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Central time, and you guys can do the rest of the math as we move our way across country, and we'll motivate you to get up and get moving at least for the next week. Today, we've got a little bit of cardio that we'll talk about and how we're going to break that up. But if you have questions, you want to get a hold of me, just reach out to Trevor@lifebasedsolutions.com, or you can even check out our website at lifebasedsolutions.com, and there'll be some cool stuff on there all about nutrition and things along those lines. So right now, let's talk about interval training. We're going to keep this super simple this morning. So if you're tuning in live right now, if you can, real quick, grab a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, something to write with, or grab your phone, just something to take some notes on, because we're going to write down a very specific workout here and a way in which I want you to go about something. If you are watching this on replay, just pause the video and you'll be good to go. So as you're getting set, as you're grabbing that stuff, let's talk about the difference between doing like steady state cardio, right, and interval training. I'm going to make this super simple, regardless of fitness level. I think people understand this, right, or background in fitness. Look at the way a marathon runner is built, right, an Olympic level marathon runner. They are skinny, tiny humans for the most part, right? They're incredible when it comes to endurance game, but not as incredible when it comes to moving weight or strength or things along those lines. Whereas a power lifter is really good at moving weight, but they probably can't run around the block without being out of breath, right? Now I want you to look at how an elite level sprinter, like a 200-meter sprinter, is built, right? Muscular, they're lean, they're fast, and they're strong, which is the key here. So what we aim for in CrossFit is general physical preparedness. Kind of be ready to do anything in life, whether it's playing sports with your grandkids, whether it's crawling on the floor with a brand new baby, whether it is playing an alumni basketball tournament, whether it's, you know, get up and moving where you're going to go and go out for a 5K jog or something along those lines, or in the gym, weightlifting, CrossFit, interval training, whatever it is. The idea is you can kind of do a little bit of everything whenever you want to. And I think for 95% of people, that's where we want to be and what we should strive for, right? Kind of prepared for everyday life, functional fitness, that we can use your fitness to live your life the way that you want to. And as I say that, I'm going to talk to you about interval training now, because when we just go out for long runs or jump on a bike or elliptical for an hour or 45 minutes, we're really just kind of working on our aerobic capacity. We're going to turn out to be a little bit more like that marathon runner. And my goal for you guys today is to be a little bit more like that 200-meter sprinter, where we also have great endurance, because they do have great endurance, right? I will tell you that running 200-meter repeats is significantly more challenging than going out and jogging a 5K, for example. So they have the great endurance, they have an incredible muscular build, and you kind of get that well-rounded fitness package. So as I say that, I'm going to give you a little workout here that we're going to talk about. So I hope I gave you enough time there to grab a pen and paper. We're going to do this interval style, but it doesn't matter what you do. Technically speaking, you do this jumping rope. You could do this on a stationary bike. You could do this jogging. You could do this walking as fast as you can. You could do this in a pool, whether it's a lap pool where you're walking, or an actual swimming pool where you're actually going out and swimming. Okay. So you can do this with whatever type of exercise you want, but the key is the intensity piece. You're going to push as hard as you can across all of these intervals so that you can complete each one at maximum effort as it relates to your own fitness level. So for me, for example, I could do this on a rower, on a bike in the gym. I don't think that jumping rope, I'd really get the sort of cardio burn that I'm going after, but I could also do this running. I'm not a huge runner, right? But I can definitely get a good workout doing that. So here's how it's going to go. We're going to do 4 rounds of each of these, right? So as it starts, we're going to do 3 minutes of work, and we're going to rest for 3 minutes. Okay. So we're taking a 1-to-1 work to rest across all of these. So you're going to work for 3 minutes, rest for 3. So that's a 6-minute time window there, right? Take that times 4 sets. for 24 minutes in total. So the key is you go as hard as you can across each one of those 3-minute intervals so that on the next one, you can stay roughly in about the same amount of work, right? For example, let's say in 3 minutes, I can run 800 meters. Well, I don't want to turn around after my 3-minute rest on the next one and only be able to run 500 meters. I would have rather done like 650 or 700 meters at both of those so that I can continue the same pace across all 4 intervals, right? So pick a pace at which you can go super hard for 3 minutes, rest for 3, but be able to repeat that effort. Okay. So after you've done 4 sets of 3 with 3 minutes rest, you're going to do 4 sets of 2 minutes, right? With a 2-minute rest. So the thought process is you can go a little bit harder because it's only 2 minutes of work, but it gets more challenging because you only get 2 minutes of rest, right? So you won't be able to complete as much work in 2 minutes as you did in those 3-minute sets, but you're going to be able to push a little bit harder. And then the final one will be 1 minute, maximum effort, everything you got, followed by a 1-minute rest, right? So something a little bit different. It's a different feel for a workout for you this morning. So you pick a cardio machine. You can run, you can use your body weight, you can do whatever you want, but pick some sort of training that's more aerobic based, right? That you can really push hard for those intervals. Now, the other way to do this would be backwards, right? We do 3 minutes of work followed by 1 minute of rest, right? Now, you won't be able to go as hard, but you don't need it when you're going across 3 minutes. Then the twos would stay the same, but now those 1 minute efforts, those become so incredibly challenging or push everything you got that you need 3 minutes of rest to recover, right? So you can really structure that workout however you want. But for this one, rest is just as much time as you work. It'd be a fun little cardio workout for you, something that as we lead into the holiday weekend next week, you can do wherever you're at. So whether this is walking with intensity, swimming at the lake, whether this is on a bicycle, an elliptical machine, on your lap pool at your wellness center, or you're just going out and you are sprinting these efforts, I think everybody, any fitness level, can find a cool version of the workout. All right, guys, that's my Fitness Friday for you. I will not see you next Friday. I'm actually out of town for the 4th of July, but we'll be back on that week of July 8th. So have a happy 4th. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks.